I'm not doubting that maybe he has done something or he has not done something. That's not my bone of contention. My bone of contention is how dare you with dirty hands, unclean hands. You keep NDC member. Obia owns row Yankupon Bia Tisa party so Mammy can be being true. Wontumi. Now, Wontumi, like Wontumi, what's it Wontumi? Corruption, our NDC, Solomon Bear protect you. Who say, Okasa Sisi on Timmy Casa? NDC for a year almost to cause financial. Okay.
Abusia ene Solomon Owusu aye the communication director de ma aye movement for change ene aye one Janet bi ekohia ewo aye Onua FM so na abusia enye easy ene ensem assistant no abro de agu ho ensem waka e de akere ye his excellency John Dramani Mahama na abusia fo ensem no ano e de nemu so edu o che ne nsem ase ka se obi ensuro nyame asa nipa na ye ndisi ni. Yes, se ka so bi ensuro nyame asa nipa na ye ndisi ni na wo his excellency John Dramani Mahama wo sa won kekaye wo sa won efi wo wa ba so obachi obi ye chema Wontumi na wo mum ye Galamsey ya wo his excellency John Dramani Mahama wo mum na ye the campaign of Galamsey na busia ensema wa brode agu ho no e je se yenja no omro Solomon Owusu ewo FM station ho na busia na enye easy je se ensema wa ka no busia ebeka se obi beka se wa expose his excellency John Dramani Mahama na busia sister no abro nsem je se wa ma Solomon Owusu je se Solomon Owusu communication director de my movement for change ohun ensem onu amumu onka chese sister na afro no so ensem sister na dia bu agu security awa liki na ensem awa bro dia agu fom no abusia emu eduye perhaps so ebe media gh but mo access so be subscribe and my bobo notification bell no so for more political updates yen connect ensem sister abusia obro edi egu ho emrasisi na se bi na so wadu chiri a ebomodin na ya kire ya had so ebe media gh
ping of Galamsey to arrest another your colleague Galamsey. Say who didn't punish it. Whilst you are still there in the pit today, this hour, wuna who were pit in this one we hear Galamsey. Now we see who do be coco this in punishing. She ye serious our Ghana ha. Ena onyankopon on pese onu na serious people in Juma. Now we see wo onyankopon hu kronkron wo so. Na obi ya dia emfata. Ube be we num aka because one day onyankopon ye nyina obe bisa ye asem baako die ye ba wiase ha ye contribution towards humanity ye ba ye say ye be follow nipa na ye ba ye say ye ankasa we can be able to come up with something na Ghana ebe well fought when you punish your own people. That is when crime is well fought. It's not when you punish opponents. The Attorney General is a disgrace to this country. And you know, President Mahama, Otari Attorney General.
Oh, Jane,
Mamino won't cast him. Mamino won't cast him.
We are justified.
When they vote my Attorney General,
I'm saying, I say, based on the Komoya Udi,
Mamin cast him.
I'm justifying
it that it is the president who is behind everything in Galamsey. Let's not lie about it. You know it. Solomon knows it. Ghanaians are aware of it.
You do not do.
What did she say here?
Who named that for a fact?
Name that for a fact. Say, you're president. You are the one in controlling the whole Ghana. And now, Obimu destroy landa. Wababe catch them say we are getting a lot of gold from those who are destroying the land, and because of that, we are getting money. As a result, President Kadien, distraction.
The president applauded the gold board in Jumamoye.
And I see gold in the
and I was soon said gold board.
There be on casa or see because of the Galamsey, this gold, the amount of gold we get have increased. President said that I will not put those words. Say me boy, one family court na me produce evidence no. The video no so.
The president did not mention Galamsey.
No, mention Galamsey. Galamsey nti Sisi we have gold this in the amount of gold we get have increased. The president share debia wuka say am family no nto so. Enti dia me can say awo no kremo President Mahama is the one in charge of Galamsey in this country. Onu ne tena so onim mfaso a onye free galamsey so President Mahama ka kire me Janet say no no na ye in charge of galamsey. Let him put up a state of emergency. Say onye blessing from galamsey, he should put up a state of emergency to protect our land and water bodies. She anapay mi ba na bibi was ringing in my mind when him say on the third day the Bible says that God created the land, created the rivers whom he regarded as seas and planted trees and everything. When you mean a onyankopon na ye na wo President Mahama wo na wo ye in charge of the lands are onyankopon create ye, water bodies are all create ye, and now you are superseding over the destruction of God creation. Now when e be punish you nye onyankopon. So even though we are talking, but the punishment from God that is coming to people who are helping galamseyers to who the president is the leader of all these things, they will soon see. You cannot put your hand in the eyes of God and go away with it.
Who is the God?
The God we serve. Because no land no any dear, water bodies no any dear. When are in charge, President Mahama, who can about Nanado, he is no more in power. We sack him. He could not solve galamsey. We sacked him. So there's no need for you to talk about him anymore. Then we went and brought a political party led by liars, people who tried to do us 419. They came. We are going to put this in state of emergency, state of. And I voting ma sani Akroma. And a President Mahama onu na ye leader of this group a omon kan kure. President Mahama sisi a woka galamsey a obe tie ne ti say on kasa o. Obe who kasa about putting in state of emergency no can about the amount of gold Ghana is getting. President Mahama who say galamsey won faso wa kwa set gold board. Majority of the gold from gold board is gotten from galamsey operators. We should close the gold board. That's the first thing the president can do. For the president to let us know, say Obetima fighting galamsey, he should put a closer to the gold board. That's number one. Number two, shutting it up completely. Now making sure say we put in state of emergency to make sure that galamsey action yebe yini in Africa. Wontumi who address Wontumi, it is much I do about nothing. These people like they are reading a script. Yes, and diverting nipa attention. Galamsey. That's what they are doing. They are just putting pressure on Wontumi to deceive the general public. But they have forgotten that there were 5 senses. Some of us, our 5 senses are alert and they are working. And you can deceive some of the people some of the time, but you cannot deceive all the people all the time. Wontumi is not the problem. The NDC is the problem of galamsey. Since the beginning of Genesis, they created the word galamsey, NDC, and they have come to destroy us now finally. Listen, Wontumi is not the problem of galamsey. President Mahama is the problem of galamsey as we sit here. Arresting Wontumi, sending Wontumi to court will not even do anything. Wontumi is no more operating. His party is not in power. President Mahama is the one who is in power, and all the NDC women organizers, youth organizers, foot soldiers, ministers, MPs, the Jubilee House, they are in the in the galamsey piece, trying to get galamsey for gold board, and you are here trying to punish an innocent person. Do you fear God? Muwa NDC, musuro nyakopon. Musuro nyankopon na because musuro nyankopon a Wontumi mube arrest President Mahama and lock him up forever. Let's not send President Mahama to court. He doesn't deserve us sending him through the legal system. The crimes this man has caused, when we talk about galamsey, he deserves to go to jail without being given the opportunity to defend himself.
Jane, let's also put this on record that President Mahama is not doing galamsey.
They are gold from.
And gold board, if it's small scale mining, not galamsey.
We don't have small scale miners in Ghana. They are all galamseyers. It is a small scale miners that we call galamseyers in Ghana. I have told you, President Mahama Baye and then small scale miners. Mamima Ghana frontiers, he said, anytime President Mahama says small scale miners, it's a lie. We have no small scale miners in Ghana. They are galamseyers. It is a small scale miners. It is not a fact. It's a fact and scientific way of people who want to think the truth. Omo galamsey activities bia obi oya galamsey kimping. Ofre galamseyers, small scale miners. We don't have small scale miners in Ghana. They are the small scale miners that are destroying our environment.
and there was no rules or settlement. One can fact back okra wa be boni sire mu wa kan semwa enim na minimum wo se nyame
nim se mi kan no kure
o tra ko be hu ani so from the back ese mu no aka tenya
no president Mahama anka onyankopon wo power wo Solomon wontena ha sa wo green ya wa hye anka wontena ha because won kan no kure back pepe omo hwe omo control no omo bypass Solomon wo hu bia Solomon edien na president Mahama omo edien ya
mame church
kan no kure for once
ele ona bia ba bia toma president Mahama
me ba wo me kura mpo
se wo kasa wo mame kasa
me God forbid I work I'm a health administrator Debio majority of people are omo politics omo nye djuma bia
businessman or have
businessman is the same
pay you from head to toe
Debio business omo ka business yeah of course Joma we need Joma Mahama na ye djuma sisi a obeti ma me
o de mame come as first of all
yes
Janet I deal with emotional business we are dealing with facts what here now ye ka galamsey asem ana o mine let me tell you say state you know enable Wontumi kwadu the state includes you yere na yede etumi ama the police and the attorney general say they can prosecute on our behalf prosecution be a criminal prosecution be a o man it is on our behalf
yeah sure
o man na ye nyina yesu say galamsey higher now me better my first statement my opening statement because I say I'm not impressed say they be a quiet because chichi boys na operating ye here campaigns no fortunately abanya wo support to omo indirectly MPP aban ana Kufuado eda no ono ni Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources tieni ye Janet obi so beto e factor me ba oda me bamba oda sa we me hu a it's not yo oba na be MPP asemo me enfa me but
oda
abaya na wo support o me Kufuado aban
NDC ya wo support
wo mo ankasa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources etro say akonta mining no oni hutumi say obeye mining wo forest no are you saying say nyame de nsa be wo sa minister ni ana is that what she's telling me abaya na wo support o mo a Kufuado na appoint Minerals Commission boss eso be catch and I have the release here e be catch say na omuma akonta mining operating license so be ratana ni mere forest mo no are you saying say nyame mfa ne sanko wo omani ana you see ya chechire o man there are issues there are say NDC for some na aba na ebeka NDC ni ayede na kokota some na aba ene ebeka see our topic that wanim ene say Wontumi and ya born kwadu 6 counts in 2 different courts dia de omru say or access to lawyers are on be kwa twitwaje no
yeah
obe kwa chem ekwan ya ofa so owura tana no refer na asema ye kan abronye DC na guy ono one party member abronye e sheda ko ye hu video in 2022 the betu jahawa na omo census no me say UTV e wo videos a ehemfo ne forestry commission asofo ne yiwura tana no forest they were chased out nyamia memu ankomu wuye ni nyina wo all these informations are available yet deliberately what betina hanamo can someone be ya and nyamieni na Mahama ye Galamsey if you have evidence said there Alistair Matthias ebe ka kire yen say ono ene Kufuado ene ye gold connection ye ko boss video no Al Jazeera documentary uko YouTuber e woso Kufuado legal advisor Kosuman Kufuado man no troko ma Al Jazeera say so one puli sa video na obesi wo mo ye ene since that time be sine Kufuado mo ho wa video no da so ho what does it tell you now I have also referenced you say abras asem we buy a lands commission lands and natural resources ministry eka say ampa omo de omo ma mining lease bia to akonta so ngura forest mu no ye nyawura Kufuado obeka kire yen say akonta mining was never in any shape or form involved in illegal mining and I've told you say on a simple matter say obi akeka say ye kwakoye program bi na cash for seat no Kufuado aban no majority in parliament ekoso me ye public inquiry into that matter about life na oral antibiotical answer and a serious matter of Galamsey on what basis would Kufuado nanka on my public inquiry come inquiry asem what he be single-handedly ono a mene nia mene ebe ka kire nze ono di akonta ye kasa asemu ya wa betra na wo ye wo MPP
solo
who say wa Jimmy time ni nyina di akasa o kasa okay so senior okay me so metimi akwa Al Jazeera akwa kasa mini John Mahama na ye galamsey adwuma no say we hwe national organizer of the MPP NDC CCR he's indicted. Yeka about third vice chairman he's indicted. Yeka about Wasa MP and omu friend the Enkrampo he's indicted. Yeka about so many people in NDC omu ye indicted. Enti John Mahama na mino nu ya eno sisi akura wa set gold board say omu ye galamsey enti John Mahama na ye at the bottom of there onu ne tartare chiri galamsey fo chiri miso metima kwa Al Jazeera kwa kasa na evidence ben na sani pakro ne di baye o say obe kwa kasa miso metima kwa kasa asem die mimi kan say sisi a president Mahama ne in power president Mahama who say galamsey eye was setting up gold board to buy gold from galamseyers they be about gold border now oka about the galamseyers and the interest the president is for galamsey you are here fighting how can you
no are here for galamsey
in charge of the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is a galamseyer he support galamseyers because he said we get gold from it then he will come and tell you with papers and he has a very sweet mouth oka ubeka say yenokure oka wankasa wutini pa we say onyankopon we bless you with a president and no dey kasa Mr. Toka and do nothing that is how president Mahama is
me maka say
and do nothing
say oba na one man be constructive ya asem na e wo no enye asem a yedidi agro eye existential threat
wo dey hwe
asem wo
the president a threat that we have voted for you as a president asking you to put a state of emergency.
Do you understand state of emergency?
Do you understand state of emergency? Do you know that now do you understand the state of emergency? Don't bring men to this
okay.
Women, 120 women have lost their pregnancies as a result because of this is not Akufo-Addo because of this President Mahama because he refused to put a state of emergency. Mercury and other cyanides and other things are dumped into our water body. President Mahama I can say on fa state of emergency but what about betena hanemu akasa boa onyankopon nim say wona we the misinformer you think that you can say this Ghana for
propaganda
nim say media
propaganda
95.1 on FM and also go to UTA and na eborem with our next topic na yeri dwumedia no asiaso ajubreo na ajubreo
behu obi ti say Solomon na madineti
ajubreo antino
me too
yemorem Jen Domlevo say ora mo ba ye it's been 9 months as niama bi so prosecute ni ade delays abem ni ade ohun ni ora na ye ni ade within the next 4 minutes the mauno ya sese ora edwuma maye omo ankasa the member of ora no so kase no mo ba ye within 9 months mo prosecute obia ase yen shede ehun ni ora na ye yote yanko
something na me see NDC for at the first place who could set up orala na who fa omo vindictiveness minu wune kunye oma ba be fa say won be ye member to supersede over me. Do you understand? At the first place even scientifically we sorry na wo be ye bibia na me wo adwinbone fa ho before now almost say me investigate you it will pollute everything. So Domlevo's problem with the MPP doesn't qualify him to even be a member of ORA. Michelle Diano Cano, me say, look at you. You are here talking about, are you now an NDC member or you are a patriotic citizen now? Or per se, or holistically look at issues so that we can be able to solve them. She ORA la sema omukaye. Ma afa ORA la sema akoko senapini pamo pictures, including Afenyo Markins in the fie. Osi ya oye 27 years, no, you're politician. So there are a lot of things in the oral document that were done as a result of emotions because almost the persons like Okujato Ablakwa, Martin Kebu, people who already have a mindset about a remote. They have a mindset. They have a problem with the MPP. And amudi omu 2 teams, so they will do shadow work. So the entire thing that they have done, no, it's not something that is credible. And amiti say okasano kurampone yami. You are here talking about vanished NDC people, MPP people, because pains are omudi yewa eya. When them say obiako fa noli prosecute aman obimu na enke say yem prosecutor mu. Yebeka no see they were in court for a long time. Crime is not a respecter of time. That's number one. And the wheels of justice, it grinds slowly. Inti who domlevo sisi awa dani NDC ni awon person won kan okra we yet to say you are an independent person. Domlevo is never an independent person. He has always been fighting for the NDC. Omofano as an auditor general. Or the pressure be ababe to NDC MPP su na oya de ne character nyina na ne demeanor nyina wo be hu say we a politician na ekun enye obi a oye civil servant ana obi a oye owo independent mind or person on looking into issues. Now what domlevo why would you be in a hurry to punish MPP people when NDC people their people are their loot, you don't want to look into it. Now omo attorney general di call to come out nolly prosecute me tro krata ma mu say mu fa mu ka hu mu oral nusu add them to the oral to make it holistic. So the Ghana for be who say munya NDC for because obianim say domlevo Martin Pebu and blah 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 mu ye NDC for amu tari cha mu ye to say mu ye independent independent people, but the mu ye nyina is not independent. I told you guys them even okujato ablakwa mi troma omo mi di Martin Pebu mi kachire ni say ni fie na ewo airport view no. He has no money to buy set to be staying in such a place as an MP, and you are supposed to be clean before one me this in okujato ablakwa kwa me see the amount of money I would tria and who salary need the it doesn't really just suppose say Wubetima stay in such a particular place. So add his name to the aura to make sure that holistically you are dealing with all these mistakes. Musi debimo yes sir, mudie you are just pinpointed, you have directed your mind to your opponents. Na mudimo opponents chia mu yes sir there way. Sa oral work na mu ye no. It is a vindictive committee made up of people who had pains against the previous government because they had trouble with the previous government. President Mahama, and nothing I mean trusty President Mahama, because you're a leader, you are supposed to have something called independent mindset. President Mahama is not like that. We know Kwa. He is a very embittered person. He is looking for somebody whom you last fought with, who can cut off your head. That is the type of person we are dealing with as a president. The truth is that the oral work, the oral canon, mami kwan kurampo na mi ntoto ho, onu ankasa kurampo ye wi ai, omo fa ne auditing ten nombra. Na onu so he deserves to even be prosecuted. And na omo jai na on nante a can say mfu.
All right, 95 Autonomy FM. Solo
Areho Messiafim. You see?
What's your film saying?
Oh, Messiafim. Me tea, I na AMSN coming sorry because me also mano. Ya here say Jami Queen and then our Jama Janet Moa Abo.
Debut. Talk about your dissing, Solomon. I know it pains you to say me can because you are here to do NDC bidding. Do your NDC bidding and leave my dissing. No, do your NDC
so
bidding.
You came to do NDC bidding.
I came here to do the bidding of Ghanaians.
And I mean, somebody now the bidding of Kosmokai.
No, you are doing the bidding of Mahama.
May the bidding of Azabajanians. May the bidding of Mahama. What are you talking about?
Mahama now. Do your Mahama and the NDC bidding.
I said my say question what busa tree no nam river ubus o se domlevo se ora ade na ekon e slow.
Yes, almost slow.
I was even expecting her say Obeka say yes.
You cannot expect me. I have my independence.
You agree because oye omamba utia eto eji say yes esika yira na so obi ka say e wo say ye hwane ye na obi a esika kodi no na so owi o man ye kwagege ne ntemo a na we ade a e wo say ye de kofa be foforo. I agree with Domelevo. Say 9 months also. Say also more round a lot of people up. If he say ye need Akroma. Omo abeye ministers omo mfiri ewiem na ba o. Ye mo a ye ne omo anati omo ye ebusuafo ne yi. Ye nim the time omo ba ban mu de na omo wo. Ane ye nim de omo ba ban mu efira ban mu so de omo nya. Ane ye nim omo katua so omo je. Aye nim se entumi nye saa ajapade na omo aye. Ye nim de omo de akwa gu abrochi ne de keka ho. Ene ti ye ka bibia, does it not strike you say for the first time in the history of this country could it see you? Former Minister of Finance Ken Oforiatta ye to abawi we dwane akotena America ya bona o so ma o ye papa gele ni monte ade no ma ye ka se asemi no betra se me ba ha be ye NDC bid. What do you take me for? Na me person be join the NDC ade NDC do I need visa? But of course,
NDC na odwane ye no de omo prosecute no to lock.
Now they are prosecuting Ken Oforiatta. They are prosecuting Ken Oforiatta.
Now no wa na omo prosecute almost you to go ahead and prosecute.
Oh, yeah, to mad discussions anya kama. Minim hawa o ye debate. Enti we no the principle is the party dey no mujira so. Ye ka galamse a wo se nipa na ye prosecute no eni se prosecute no ye obi ka se ora gofo awia ye japade ni esika no the way ye kono pace no ye slower o se o dabi and also adwama enti wo no kra what do you stand for? It's a problem. My friend, we cannot be doing these discussions.
Yeah, I stand for the truth.
Oni no kra bia won ni won tia de kra for the truth was it. Church ase. Enunti ye nim said National Service Authority. Attorney General ya na be ka kire say kofo 9 num bia fa yisika 548 million. Na otu bia onya bi ka ho. O ye den wo fi omo nam ho ye den kofo e bi kra gi position so. Ye twa mo makwa di osika wi azana ya ka se da bi for mo do tamale obi abeche na japade tele wo ho. O ye de ye nim say scholarship secretary ko e bon ganga o ye de e na no crowd the 4 tested for them here enele round here
yeah
abrante sami ground here sika ye si anfa ko mahiafo omo abubo adam omo eni bie no otam a odiama attorney general governor dame otam a first lady's office otam a chief of staff omo mu na hia no otam a Africa Prosperity Network headed by Gabi Asaro Ochidako. One will be a prosperity candidate was Asriska. No, Quaco Giski. Ye can't not branch in the Vim. Non in radio so Cassasimwe. Now, Ure Fi Ajimamenu Sputnik V. Vaccina or dear Sika Kotoya vaccine. Why that organization say ya turn about they buy $10 or no quad your cotton $19. Yakakai or say now he was not thinking straight. What has happened to him? Yet ya frontiers na Nigeria ni bia ba set up company bi obi afre yes wunya come request wunya $150 what has happened to it?
Airport
ambulance deal ambulance ba ko ne bu adense life enkwa ne bu adense enkwa yet ya yes adie we ye kan ho asem na se domlevo ka se the pace ni ye slow wo tia na wo say and obi ye why no we are not it is a serious matter that we cannot play with it. So these are the issues. Yet National Cathedral over Regiobia Unhuaminano said $97 million. And now no President Mahama Otuko or try play with Tentico Japan or call your share company be a friend Degas. Only Degas for Kasai almost 4 years, Robert $100 million. Yet ye woman penny not almost $100 million. No, while to me a farm work quiet, while to me a farm was a Yensi school die, while to me a farm was a improve hospital. What you could to we are talking about some of these. Yeah, who audited report? Your friends, Deloitte and Tucha. HS and not a bank running David J. Any contract is on my penny Kuvodo, any cast at Tianica. These are the issues. Yeah, car was the only confined for. Now, you because I said, where was who defended John Mahama? John Mahama or the Chemica. Yan kanu krenche Ghana for ni enja krono la krono no anama mani nkoye. So if your political party ni view ni say wo de ade bia ye koche obi a say ye MPP ni dia wo de you against that is a bad PR for your party and your person. Na me nua ba no na me too for wo be tena no na wo posa sabi wo ba bi
o da bi say ono so nsam na oka no
see the oka no MPP for NDC for Collins Dauda Collins Dauda $200 million.
Now told you say supported that.
Who kasa Ghana for Beka said they can nipa ba ko pena yes ade no but Ghana for $200 million. But
that is not what I'm saying wrong.
During Mohammed's time Collins Dauda cost it to the people of this country.
Yes.
219 million Ghana cedis.
And Ghana dollar.
About this one Opuni Kosi Yema Ghana. You care about these people. What is the name? Crampo what bank kura?
So in fact,
Unibank. You care about Unibank. And this in I'm saying that
they should have brought it.
Because almost said that you saw you work.
Ghana for a
case like
he is not somebody corruption fighter. Oh yes, selective corruption fighter. So we end this in now we get corruptor.
At to force the case.
Solomon, but be protected. Corruption our NDC. Solomon be protected. Who say Okasa Sisi Wontumi Kasa yi. NDC for omo ye omo so cause financial loss. Enu dey why you okay. Who can see Ghana for
sana be obetumi use microphone we e dey ama me ha na enema ne bia ya hwe no e mo de yie pa ye hwe akonta mining sisi ano ye the charges insia na abo no ye the charges insia na abo akonta mining Domlebo also lamenting in the delaying of what you call the prosecuting. I say ora no so prosecuting nyama bi investigations bi o ma ye ase omo delay papa no eni nji ho se nyama no e delay sa ene these are so many things I be no and anapay e wo 95.1 onu FM e wo yensempa dwumedi so mensaka Solomon Usu ha Solomon Usu the tormentor me nam de say di na ma no Solomon Usu the tormentor
na oba no obe ke kala jura kire me oba obe ke kala jura Solo you share ya che ya me share alongside e kire ho na
yes
e di enkwe e de be bosso ha
nice one mensa so aka Janet Nabla na Janet de oba Wednesday na ana gidigidi pa Janet
we dear I have made a strong proof of my constancy.
Okay.
I think Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. So I have made a strong proof of my constancy. Say, gidi no. Majai. I am going to speak to facts.
Okay.
Solomon the tormentor, tormenting me, making me so that I will lose my guard.
This is unfair to me.
Hey, you know, tormenting. Who can't at times Obian who said no, this one there is not factual. Now me person mean can now no, you are now interrupting me, saying things. At the end of the day, then you see that my blood will be boiling, and then it will get to a point whereby you will see me now, but onti me tormenting me biom.
What's your
papa? For the first story on the aspect of Akonta mining. You say I had 6 charges and I had a slap on them. So, I take your initial statement on that.
Nana me chia o dawa chia wati fo nyina chia Janet so ma menka se so ma we ayesenke be chichira enye enne na osenka Wontumi ekokot na osenka Wontumi yedena kogina emrana no in 2022 thereof Marisa nsene yewo abanya o mampeni na oda no ofo galamsey so ntino Wontumi anye hoye
ofo so sesen
ofo galamsey so na refi so obeka chire se Akonta Mani was never involved in any shade of galamsey.
So you based on investigation now.
One investigation yeah. Okay? On a simple matter. On say abana ni o mena me MPP mo. O time a eni edruntino. On a simple matter say ye be Millennium Awards. Na Ministry of Trade eka ho. Obi koye allegation say ye bibi e very cash for seat ye jijin ko fosika no. Abaya no Rekufuado eda no ekoso together with Parliament ye parliamentary probe for the first time esan say one and that Ministry of Trade no oral antimante yempen yi tika no mu fi say waye bone binti yenko gu nani ma se Parliament that time no na MPP aban and the majority of parliament too. They could have stopped it too. But I say no. Yanko parliamentary program no be the live na ye telecasted live. Amoral and temate ko tena to ya tutu na no. Ye wie ne se ho so. Ejeye de na issue on Galamsey. Say yensasi sensu. Omanpeni commission public inquiry bia me kra ye hu ye. CID form me country so go hwemu no. In fact, one kasa Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Abujinapo, anyone kasa nipa appointed to the Minerals Commission, ebe catcher say, your friend say, Wontumi. None in call for the Tano Nimere Forest mu, na no money licenses be an answer Pamisa, or so many day, Eddie Grim, and on what basis, Anoman Penibe catcher say, Akonta mining was not involved any form or shade in any illegal mining. Now, so man Penibe intro. Now you can only defend the indefensible. Abraham also unya the share of the kitty. Unya
benefit of him.
And unti me chwa bina kusi the Alistair Matthias. Young man no Al Jazeera investigators go interview no ka say every month bia or no man penny Akufo-Addo no mo connection gold connection between $40 to $60 million worth of gold free kromwa echo. Are you connecting the two?
Oh, I say one can say every month.
I say every month, yeah.
Yeah, good connection.
Oh, I say connection. I do connection with the president. I'm quoting Alistair Matthias. Anytime you connecting the doors, the first part of the argument they say, Obia, wow, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, and the Minerals Commission, Akakase, or ye illegal mining. Near your man penny or Teso say. Sani pana lands and natural resources workers were illegal mining no on ye illegal mining bia ye free one ye nya branch bia because me many of man penny ye gold connection. So why do you think man penny was getting the gold from? Where simple logic. Nana we men kan she wado wa tie for mamamu me bia ki no
enti onko modiem no patch say na do ne Wontumi na eye Galamsey.
Say we dey me bia ki no me kan sanchiro. But what I'm saying is say obi a wo ye illegal mining wo institution a wo yi aswafo de hwa no kasa asumasi wo ye illegal mining no man pani na because answer no man pani betumi aka bibia about illegal mining ho no also advise free the Lands and Natural Resource Minister ho such as here and the Lands and Natural Resource Minister also did advice from the Minerals Commission. So the Minerals Commission say yeah illegal mining and we advising minister no so man pani we advice must be coming from the minister. Minister so illegal man penisi there be one illegal and you obi akasa man penisi ye gold connection so we me na me mount the conclusion and until was a cosa there is no doubt to say Galamsey higher na me de bia ye ko ati say nra na must yard but they must move it and not further say young kwachi young boys na e wo a pitching no enyo mo ne the course
okay
empanimfo a mo wa be mo hemfo nso asofo malamfo mo aye frem honorable sir mo masika me say yensas no me say chichum one of such people na Wontumi. This is the first time more or minor echo after obia or campaign. Now same way AC 2020. In fact, Wontumi kahumbi and man penny Akufo-Addo at the LI 2462 buy.
Oh, but you can't say that for a fact.
It was the chronology of events. Wontumi was alleged. She said, "I'm not opportunity. I won't go into detail."
Yeah.
But in 2022, I'm telling you what the Minister of Lands Abujinapo Kai and what the Minerals Commission EC Kai said in 2022. No, there was no mining lease. Ratified. There was no EPA license. There was no operating permit. Wontumi kura. Only na konta mining kura. Omode egura. Tano Nimere Forest. Yeah, the next thing was that in the same 2022, no, near pass LI 2462. Assembly, any assembly be share. Say after the Yamaha Kwase go for to could do a forest. To make us the same way. Now, how the Cordino who say a branch and say, no man penny a gold connection. Now, if he said, why ain't and you general swa, you pass a Samra.
Na Samra, and then they see and this who quite so mobile. Almost and
yeah, Nane, dear Dome say, and your party neighbor. That's in you be a bro much in 2028, you know. Sir, Eli, we one promise yes, all by Amendu. Also revoke it. Now, indeed, I'll see a revoke it yourself. Or man being one more when neither one more quiet. Also, because you go to especially ye won go for ye irresponsible man ye krom a omo obi e yada na take an inch say ye kwakọ say ye nsase ye ni akade e betumi de a reclaim nsase ne back na wo say wo de ye wo ya ye nyini ne akufo do wo nyini ne wo hu say ye de nsase amase ye ngotum na so de ama na ye nyina ya kasase mu opposition e de na ba be ma be chenyi no but this is Minister of Justice, Attorney General. Yeah. So my papers in here. So what I'm seeing now is a free a binary kasaho. One arm, which is executive. Say minister no or executive.
Yes.
And this year, according to Parliament, best argument. Omo de sam brand ma ye no. Omo asom ko backroom to where they ekoyi. Na me feel say 14th October ya no mo kona omoko agidigidi omayede obatime yefro ana speaker so abeka kire se parliament no kra no dai bibi ni watu disafo ana kotran minim
o se bia adwumaso no bi wo ho
adwumaso no mi speaker on
se adwumaso no bi wo ho mo ye wa se adwumaso no
ko o mo titifia o mo nyehwe mo ko bie dan no mo ngongo ya adwuma na yenkoyi airline mfiri ho na niema bebre wo ho no mo no yenye mfiro ni yenkoyi anim eno nti media Andra ADC or court no Wontumi ya we say was survive all these years because there was a leader na of Wabone so ya tena kromwa leading members of the party are you a free muntu be catch say yenja galam say tunde yenja tuchira ya tie na Paul catch say man ne de be ya ye be di asase ni as a football watching report ni bi da
yes
or born ni pa hodo omo ye galam say okro wan kan bi
na say no both MVP na ndisi
absolutely and you know that time no essence na ban ye complicity want to be anko and I'm expecting that ban we say and this we come because aban we so aboni pa mienu di ya me na abanga say yes afanko ka your friend is Professor Football watching you see na enisi so galam say so essence ye tie yeni esika kura no enura ye toma yemba etore bia obatumi de yare bi ba hwe house ana we de free yenyi ni kura na yese ni eni ntie ye nya sa ya de bi eni ti say obi no one political party no sensual sense asia o political party ni manifesto na ifa na church obi ba o sensual wo sa party ni no so yini ma say we your mambofo we yini ma kura Ghana fo dodo na ebe wo say mo ye ni papa bo be to aba mo anonti Wontumi must go and face the music. The me one say Kwame Antwi aye na yi akonta man ni boss wode we ye frim enyo wa wo hwe adwuma no so no oye papa ga be ye frim
o na say ebi ohwe de wi enema ne kona
ko say why bone on
obi onye bone
wo say krom ade bi ba be
ohwe de enema ne kona
abra kenoforiata start dwane free o ma me ka chem say o man ko fa kenoforiata ma o set bad president say si anu di bone o be ye free man ka anya nu na sie na nya nu na sie Kwame Antwi ye free
obaba
Kwame baba o she yembo
obaba
kenoforiata de afenyo ko gina parliament she bo se me o ere da be
ye October
na me ni October epe me ye bi so enuti no ono no a wodi ade ne nim kra ya we look me hwe video bi in 2022 credit to UTV na mebu forestry commission asofo ehemfo a samra boy ewura tano nimri forest mu a omso mo ne ye friend akonta man e de kwakoye ani na ya ambushi omo na tuo ni ade sisi omo so say enyomo no nkojeje o inside omo anya nwu a omeku omo na bi tie ohempo a o samra boy ho no kase adan no se basa nana why must we sit in a country, a beautiful country like ours na ya man go for ka krebi sika edufo pet sika ni bre bin sika kwa mi hudi omo je omo de ye ni ya nya nka kra mse kra ye ni gise wo sika no bibie no wo mo a ya akono ebinu ma nya sika ya omo nya wi na omo nya stroke omo kra omo ntumi nante obi wi bi ne ho dendende woni sa nipa no wana wo abrabobo ni je.
All right. Solomon Owusu, on senior member. He's a senior member and
he said I'm communication director.
Solomon Owusu. Communication director. Movement for change.
Position way. Where you from so?
And this is here no moti a political party kasi ya wa
abawi
wa na sala bada
na abawi abamu na boy na
ebemwe movement for change ebemwe
o se be your original oh of course
yes
onyame mpingu
so obe join a winning party
na winning party na
onyame mpengu so obe join winning party
na alantrimanti a political party so a Ghana for see there bi omo ntimi nye yi omo nko na alantrimanti na no ministry of trade I want to handle obeti ma handle Ghana oh don't
go there
pacho ma me come me asem so don't divert me to that
one now sisi
I'm going to be very calm about it
Janet yanko chema Wontumi
it's a disgrace, a total disgrace to this country. And then who say obi nsuro nyankopon a nipa kro no to me die
kufo ofa ya osafumafo otukroim jebi osafumafo edane okay kojo ba ready the finance minister Akroma ya no wu ye mboa Professor Meseba no kofa ye papa pani Dr. Kwamnado former governor of the Bank of Ghana pastor otukroim wedane meboa and John Dramani Mahama baye from 2012 no 2013 7th January obaye no kofa setape baye pastor setape wedane setape that Akroma eba ne sana akufa do nko ne finance minister wadwa sa papa no wo wudi na chiuba bu na kunu manka ne ye kra sa so be di akufa do wo ene sa na busuafo no sa ne gabi o chiredako ene ne asante be di eto ne sa na chimfo no odni twa omo hia na I don't want to sound tribal. Wuti wudi akufa do sa papa no so wudi na chia me donya no hia na yi ase wo ba bu na kunu. The only president in this country, the finance minister, Waira in the Fourth Republic. Even Rawlings, the finance minister in Yane. Kwame Nkrumah, the finance minister in Yane. Yay! Buzia, the finance minister in Yane. Anwa Mwa Akufo-Addo, the papa bedi president 6 months, the finance minister in Yane. President Tibi and Akroma, the finance minister in Yane. Jim Kwanchetia weni, Sam Kretia for him. Money. Baba na also pa akretia dani asa kwadu asa the finance minister called them na me tumbo asa me kasem cho hu yi president ben pa na the finance minister we to kon so ombo ma mbabiem
cathedral no dey akwe bi azobesi
GH boy me ba adwuma
akwe bi azobesi
finance minister
if
you are not tired I am tired me I don't know because somebody baby say when you meet a good person be careful because yeah very good people no we have a very long time of consuming and taking in whatever but when we are done with you, I can be the best friend, the best husband, the best boyfriend, the best son, the best nephew, the best whatever. But when I am done with you, what from me I don't know. Now, Kwawe, say, and then say now, or to the school bag bonnet. We na bag bonachi sa ya fa say kero fulata wo body deep na emu a wo gana he na kura wu sa de we on na moyi na asofo okrom ha so sharp white o nyame sum ni nyame betua yenka na kwa we say in less than 1 year on 9 countries okoboha no akoboha when my dear ehu or then you should get a diplomatic passport because they are expire who revoke why time now who revoke no or only they won't revoke because officially to country Ghana and say until sir oba return no won't be the diplomatic passport to the freelance we ono an normal passport na ye use Ghana ha no or the US visa ena or the diplomatic passport no ko so ko sim ena ko je Cayman Island there no je Canada no je Schengen ena because for a finance minister it's a man indefinite it okuta passport mienu no de nam diplomatic passport and dey mo friend normal passport no bini sa kwa we on nam we me do nyame se me ye mampani a kama me atete na kunu Wuka ya see here captain asabna wuka na no odin what do you mean by that say ye ti asase so na wetimi ama obi a onyem wo ade we a wona nam hoyi wetimi ahwe nyame anim ama pemfo awu wetimi ahwe nyame anim ama an innocent pregnant woman we're losing a life we're losing a child na akwa we and nam ho pensioners including Gloria Akufu. These people have lost their life savings. This guy is walking freely on the streets of Europe and other islands and look Agradina continue akwa we nkwasi 70 Wontumi na ebre
cathedral no dey pray be as you listen
akwa we nkwasi 70 Wontumi na ebre and we are saying say about the same Akufo-Addo nko finance minister and ye hwehwe na ye hunu
told ya adan
Jerry say ya me no ka say China former Greek minister and when I share video now ya sentencing to death China a Greek minister ya de ko the machine actually in say yeah the machine so actually in nine na machine no actually grrr
wani
the kuno adentra why ye connection bi a ama China aboka $10,000 $10,000 and 100,000 Ghana cedis for Ghana kind courtesy at forcing at forcing yamin shira just $10,000 ye kuma Greek minister ye kuno Abraham ye de ahoma so de nsa ye de ahoma so de nan machine wa ha ya twini mu grrr but this thing calling himself Kanofuriata me ma kantrel de bia wo bete se achimni bia be president edi je mu se be 3 years so ben Akufo-Addo a oye bomb
adan me nyame adan
de bia wo bete so bia be president edi ado wo de dim mento abama no
adan me nyagana ni bio
ade bia wo be so bia be president edi Ken Ofori dangerous
Ghana for Musorio
ene sa akwa we ene na wiase mu nyina okuta bag bodachi and president bia mba Fourth Republic mu nje Fourth Republic Ghana pacho president ben what is the finance minister we dane once I wonder who Akufo-Addo is the only president and the finance minister we dane ye hwe na ye hu say akwa we omma woni ma de bia ehu kenofrate nyanyanka wawu
cathedral
on one kasa he's wishing he's dead
cathedral no dey pray be as you listen pray be as you listen
sakwa we on nam we
cathedral no dey pray be as you listen
na yenya asofo to bi kohiem ko bompa ya ma akwa we sofo bia wo bo sampa ne bi no osoro ne ndi
me dem aso nya
na akwa we ye bompa ya ma